Guys, welcome to another episode of the BBC podcast. Today we'll be covering game week 2 of the Premier League. At the time of the recording, we've not had Wolves versus City yet, so we'll talk about that on a later day. But right now we'll go in order of the game week. So the first game was Everton and obviously West Brom. Yeah,
Fuck.
pretty much expected a thrashing, but oh my god, they look good. They look good. Calvert Lewin hat trick.
Yeah,
Like no one expected
Dude,
that.
Dude, a lot of FPL pundits were like Calvert Lewin next second game week, this, that. I'm like, yeah, man. One game week, Everton, and ignored all those tips and see it scores a hat trick. Okay.
Good.
But yeah, dude, the new signings look too good. They are gelled in together so well. Alan and
Hamas.
as dropping 9-10s. Fucking, I don't know. The only thing left is for Hamas to start scoring, but I think that will also come.
I think he scored right. He scored right.
Matlab he scored one and then he will start now regularly if he starts scoring and assist. That will be a steal signing, dude, if he performs at that level for every game.
Dude, I think Hamas is already like I think he's already steal. These 2 games are enough to say that it's a steal. Now he can sit quiet for 3 games and still it's fine, dude. That guy. But then they were a little lucky also this game. This game they conceded first, then they got 2 red cards also, West Brom. Then they just took the game to another level.
Yeah.
But then
Still, man.
Everton are solid.
Nathan, Merseyside derby. Will it be interesting?
I don't know, dude. I'm not sure. Let's see how it goes. I don't know what to expect, man, from this. These big games tend to disappoint sometimes when there's a lot at stake, you know. I don't know, man. Especially like the Everton Liverpool game. It used to be this game with that it had that energy, it had everything. But it hasn't been that energetic of late. But yeah, let's see, man.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about, big games, man, because like on the flip side, the opponents from last week's Spurs, they also went nuts, man. 5-2 again. But yeah, so that was against Southampton. They pretty much destroyed the high line. Right, first half 3 offsides, second half no offsides. Amazing combinations, like yeah. So Jose with strikers, he has his way, and now like Kane's taking the Firmino route where he sets up the guy on the wing. But even though Kane's more like a striker, so is Mane. But like it's
even
crazy.
Even Son is a lot like the central striker.
Because after the game, Son was giving he was talking to the commentator. Jose came in and he said, "Ki man of the match, Harry Kane." He said that. And I was like, dude, he scored 4 goals or something. How can you say man of the match, Harry Kane?
The passes Harry Kane played were mad.
It was crazy, yeah.
That fourth assist was.
Everything was like perfect. Like someone not even. I'm like, "Arey, ye to matlab ekdam deela se dal raha hai." But then it was like Son was there. They knew what they were doing. Second half was like proper, like we know what we are doing type. First half they were bad, but second half they took it to another level.
Stallone, Jose knows his strikers. Jose knows his strikers.
He would love to have. He would have loved to have Kane like in any team. He's a perfect Jose kind of striker. Target man, passes well, makes others, and he's trying to get that 2 striker combination going at Spurs. Clearly, like the Son and Kane wala. I think everyone else will probably defend other than the 2. So I think that's what he's trying. And this was a perfect game because of the high line, obviously. Yeah. But in other games, they'll have to see how to.
I liked the fact that Ndombele was finally used because Dele Alli's been hot and cold.
Yeah.
He's out.
Even Delhi again, he's doing the same. I think every club, Jose has someone. That one guy, he what do you call it? Like a target man to fuck around with or something like that. Because Delhi's already that guy. It's very bad, but it's sad. But Delhi's already that guy. He even commented about that. See, now 2 games have left him out. I hope this helps as a motivation and Delhi comes back and fights for his position. I'm like, dude, it's the start of the season. You're already dropping one of your best players. He's already
Classic.
got
But Spurs have signed
Classic
Gareth
Jose.
Bale and Reguilon, dude. I don't
Reguilon,
think he
yeah,
has
what
too
the
many
and they're not done.
problems. I mean.
And they're not done. Then they want another
Yeah,
striker as well. They're getting another
no,
striker.
they're going top of the line, bro. They want Lingard now in place of Dele Alli for sure. What?
They want to sell.
Oh,
Jose want to sell the Ali and get Lingard in ready. Take him. Take him. Swap deal.
my
I think
God.
Woodward should try for a swap deal.
He wants
makes
a
no
swap deal.
sense.
No way. People are not mad.
Yeah,
Levy's
just
mad, but
very
no.
so yeah, that's bad,
But
dude.
dude, talking about
Yeah.
selling, even selling players have been difficult this summer.
Definitely.
So many people wants to sell, but you can't. Chelsea must have wanted to offload a few players, but they also are
COVID.
finding it difficult
COVID,
because
right?
there are no buyers
It's
there.
COVID.
There are no
yes.
buyers out there.
Yeah, you're less ready to take risks. Like you want to be very sure when you're going in for a player right now because you've only got so much of that extra cash to spend on players. Which is why even negotiations are really like unless they're kept under wraps, it seems like they take a while now.
Yeah.
So yeah, since we're talking transfers, let's talk about a club with just one transfer this season. United. So Cruz, what did we see, man? That was weird. Like this was the
That was
same.
deja vu.
But the
Deja
fact,
vu
Unbeaten.
last season.
the fact that United have lost so many races is so sad. I don't know what is the problem. To be honest, I don't know what is the problem here. Is it the management or is it the money or is it the manager or I don't know where is the problem. I feel everything is a
See,
problem.
Evra's podcast recently put to YouTube today only. That highlights perfect the problem.
But I
What
don't
was
know
that?
why Evra
What
is
is it?
talking about.
Incompetent fuckers.
I think
What-
I don't
what
think
Can't
did-
negotiate for.
Petrish should be speaking about all these things. I don't think so. First of
No,
all,
but what
Dude,
did Evra say?
everyone is speaking about. Even Rio Ferdinand
But
spoke out
What
in
did
public
Evra
that
say,
the
bro? Say that though.
but Ferdinand said this. Ferdinand was like, United fans are frustrated because the media talks a lot. Other clubs, they want a deal, they get it done. Like, see, Liverpool wanted Jota, 2 days, done deal. Thiago, it was like happening. Suddenly, it was like it's going to happen. Next day, done deal. Fans want deals to happen like that. But for United, it's
Dude.
not like that. And I think Fabrizio is
Wait.
the biggest problem of United
Bro, I
this
think
season.
Thiago is a bad example, man. That thing started from when
It started good, but
and then now it got over.
Dude, from that time, it was just Fabrizio saying that Thiago, Thiago. But from the Liverpool side, it was always like Thiago, good player, not in the plan. Good player, not in the plan. Suddenly, it just started cooking. It happened. I'm not even.
Bro, but if we really look at it, if we look at the performance on the pitch, I know it's the first game, but there's the same team who went undefeated. And even Emery's done it for that matter, but still, like they went 14 games unbeaten, man. And in style, a lot of them were 5-2 wins. Like last time, the very same matchup was 2 months ago, maybe. Yeah, dude, they won comfortably 3-0 or something. Same players, in fact.
The problem is that only what you mentioned. Like it's the same team. There's nothing new about that team. It's the same team that played last season, struggled last season, and if you don't bring in new players, you don't improve. It will be the same struggles this season also. Bloody. There's no change. That's the problem. It's the same fucking team, and people know how we play now. People will see, and there's nothing new happening. Same fucking team, and if you see, even the players who played, if Greenwood is not 100%, who else plays bench? Dan James.
Yeah, he
That
is
right
horrible.
side was so fucked.
Being a Liverpool fan, listening to stuff like this after spending millions and millions and more millions is so great. I can't even tell you guys.
I think Dan
offense,
James is going back to Leeds, right? I saw something like that. If Dan James wants, he can come to Leeds.
Dude, पहले ही player
Probably
नहीं
kill
है.
him. He probably knew better.
And sell our good players also. But
No,
yeah,
but
the problem is
the
that
Sancho
only.
deal is something which like should have happened for the I don't know. It just seemed like a perfect fit, the Sancho to United, and it was something that everyone wanted to believe. Obviously, like Sancho on the right, Rashford on the left, and Martial in the center, and Greenwood coming on. That stuff's like it's written, dude. It's like it's written, but yeah, the deal is
Dude,
not.
I
It doesn't look like it's
I
gonna
feel
happen.
it'll
Right?
happen. I
But
still
still,
think it's
United without that is not a bad team. They've got the players to get the job done for sure. They've got why didn't Van Bissaka start? I think
He didn't get back to training like on time or something.
then why did Shaw start?
Shaw was training, dude,
Shaw was
already.
fit.
Shaw
the
was
person
training
who won the
beforehand.
eating
He
competition
played.
gets to start.
Bro, he looked like we could beat him in a race, man. He looked bad.
Dude,
Lindelof
so many
also.
players were not. Pogba was horrible, very shit.
It's not a good time for United fans. But
It's one game week.
Zaha was
like-
good. But
like,
that
like you said,
Zaha was
like
handful.
Nathan said, United, the player, the team is not bad. The team is good. The players are quality. It's that one guy who's the problem. You take that one guy out, and then probably things
He's
will
only
start
good
changing.
rate over there, man. Like, why do you not
Who's
rate?
that guy?
And the only problem with that entire thing is I went Ole, Maguire, Pogba. I was like, who is the problem? There's not one.
Dude,
And
Ole,
the first guy is the
you've
problem.
seen
The guy on the sideline is the
Ole.
problem.
you saw the football after post lockdown. If Ole gets his football in place, it will work. It's not like it's not working.
After
He just
lockdown,
needs to
first
stay-
penalty and Bruno Fernandes, please. Just please.
Yeah,
Penalty,
but it was a
seriously.
Dude,
tough
you
time.
are, dude, the
Penalties you are
problem is
talking
you
about.
are shutting your eyes and making yourself blind. Don't do that.
Penalties you
Open your
win
eyes.
because you fucking play attacking football, right? How the hell do you win
The
penalties?
football
Yeah,
was good. The
we
football was
kind
good.
of all
Just
play
need to
attacking
look.
football, but
Yeah.
all
But
our
the-
clubs. Brighton
the
plays
penalties
attacking
was a scene.
football.
Arsenal, I can feel sympathy for if they don't get penalties. But other than that, everyone
It's
else.
not about winning penalties. It's just that, like, I'm saying we don't have a style where we are forcing the penalty. I'm saying that's definitely a part of a United play, right? You gotta agree.
Dude,
Some
it's also because all these players are
meaningless
so
runs
fast.
in the box for pens.
Dude, players are fast. They play fast, so penalties happen with such players.
No, but I saw
Part
United
and
play
parcel.
some really good football, man. Like, I think the last time Crystal Palace only, man. Martial and no, that was Aston
Rashford
Villa.
scored.
Rashford connecting on the left. Really good game, bro. That was like pretty good. I was like,
Dude,
that's something
I don't
to
know.
see. But I don't know how much of that was planned out tactically because it just looked like two dudes running.
But Van de Beek
But-
scored. That was a positive for United fans. I mean, they can look forward to
More signings,
seeing
more goals.
seeing more from players like him. I mean,
No, but
every
like,
United
guys,
fan thought he was going to play CDM, but he was inside the box tapping the ball in. I don't
Oh my
think
God,
CDM
what is
is a
it?
position.
Nathan, thank you
the
for bringing
defensive
it up.
midfielder. Yeah.
Thank you for
honestly-
bringing it up. Why do people
He was
think
inside the
it'll be
box.
Pogba, Van de Beek, and
That-
Arre,
That's
dude,
That's not a
see,
thing.
even when Van der Beek came on, he came on for Pogba, and Bruno came back, and Van der Beek went up at number 10.
I mean,
Bruno
I don't think this is something
came
we
back
should
to
be
the
doing
CM
during the
position.
game week reviews, though. Man, this will take hours and hours, I feel, sometimes to
So
discuss.
Van
No,
der Beek
but-
is
Dude,
mostly
they've got so many options.
What a replacement.
They've actually got so many options.
but
Yeah.
right wing no options. Bench.
Yeah, dude, he's a Mata replacement. You've lost Mata. Mata is a guy who came in much for United at some parts of the season. You definitely want to replace him, and Van der Beek is more than a replacement. So
Yeah.
Van der Beek is more to fill the Lingard and that whole shit number 10 spot of Lingard, Pereira, whoever plays there. Instead of that, now we have Van der Beek, so it's
There
good.
are some players, if you look at the last season, who are still there in United, but you have never seen them. Lingard, Pereira, Dalot. Like, where are these guys? Where is
Dude, you
that
can't even
Dalot,
sell
dude?
them. Yeah,
Why do
and
you
it's so
have
difficult
Igalo?
to sell them, dude.
Igalo.
Igalo
Igalo to leave.
is Martial, dude. It's backup striker you need.
Yeah.
One striker is always there.
But I was legit thinking
He'll
today,
also
or
go in
some
January,
2
maybe.
days back, dude, where is Pereira? Where is Dalot and all, dude? I don't even see them on the bench. These are United players.
And the difficult part is you can't even sell them right now. No one is fucking buying also.
Yeah, I
Like,
get
even
how
small
that
clubs
feels.
are not.
I
Small
know.
clubs are not buying.
Dude, even if they were buying, why would they buy Lingard or Pereira, bro?
Dude, people.
Lingard for 30 million.
United players always get sold, dude.
Yeah.
Johnny Evans
I
got
mean,
sold
no.
that time.
Johnny Evans
people
is good
buy,
though.
Johnny Evans is
Yeah.
playing in the Leicester
but
back.
Dude, Johnny
at
Evans is
that
good.
time he was not in favor at United. So players who are not in
Yeah.
favor of the first team also get sold. And clubs like
but
West Brom, Crystal Palace always buy, but this season, this summer, it's like.
But this
no,
was a
but bro,
disappointing
like we
start,
said,
to be
it's
honest,
COVID
for the
times,
United. For United,
But yeah, dude,
after the
coming
first
back to
week,
the coming
the
back to
game
the
looked
game, I
good.
think like Crystal Palace also played fucking well. I mean, Zaha,
Yeah.
Do you think you need another centre back?
Dude, now centre back, I don't know where. And Lindelof,
Bro.
though, after that Sevilla game, people were already fucking pissed at him after that Sevilla mistake. That one fucking goal costed us. And now I think
that sums up the mood. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's the mood.
it's not a
at
good.
United.
But
not a good
Sevilla, which mistake? The second goal. That was
Yeah,
Maguire mistake, right? And Williams.
that
The
was
first
Shaw
goal.
left. First no way, second goal. Shaw let the cross come in and not Shaw who was playing.
Williams.
Van Bissaka.
The great
First
Williams.
Williams
goal
left
was
the-
Van Bissaka.
Williams, bro.
Williams let the ball in
Yeah.
and this guy ran behind Lindelof. Just, I think the only solution here is Ole should give Bailly a chance.
No.
I
you
mean, now
started a
har to rahe
sentence.
वैसे
The
भी.
only solution is you started a sentence that first word goes away. Pochettino, Allegri.
अबे इसका अलग ही चल रहा है. तू रुक.
That's the only
Oh, wow.
solution.
Yeah, wait.
That's my
No,
only
but-
solution.
But
Wait, wait, wait.
I think we
I think
have
it's-
like
I think
Bailly.
it's too
Bailly
early
is
in the
good
season
enough.
to even come up to like a manager change or anything. I think at
Yeah,
least
it's
10
one game
games,
week.
15 games, 10, 15 games.
And
I don't think Ole is going to go with the United
But bro,
support he
like
has.
10, 15 games is usually like season's done. Your season's
Yeah.
defined.
Yeah, but
I
But
तो
dude,
feel
they
we
need to
already
figure
have
out
it.
I think-
Very simple question. Now tell me, last season you only got the whole season. Very good investments in the start of the season. Had a whole squad. We like what he wanted. Jan, he also got the reinforcement. Let's not take the Jan. He got the whole season. You're telling me if Arsenal did not have that manager change, had some sort of a balance in their squad, like not like a good manager, but still a manager who players are listening to them, a balanced squad, and also Spurs, Pochettino stayed and also had a normal season. Bad season is different. You think United would still be in that top four? No.
Dude, see, he
It's
got the
because
full
Spurs
season.
were
He
not
got
there.
us to
But
third.
the
He got
thing
us
is
the full
that last
season. He got us to third.
the way they performed after Bruno, you can say, like, obviously we can have a lot of jokes about the penalties, about Bruno diving, everything. But they did find a way, dude. They found a way to win the games and make it into the not top 4, but top 3,
Yeah.
dude. So I mean, you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
give it
what-
to him. You can't,
Bro, the way
we can't
you
build
put
up
it is
Frank
the
so
Frank
much.
also won.
And yeah, that's what he finished above Frank Lampard. So I think he definitely is going to get time. And no matter how much pressure like that is put on him, he will handle it, because tough
So,
times, no
yeah.
signings, things like that. He'll have a lot of leeway, dude. No Sancho, no signings.
And also
Cool,
the problem that you mentioned will be this season because everyone has strengthened now. Arsenal has
But
strengthened,
Chelsea
Spurs
doesn't
has
really look
strengthened,
like they have, dude. They look,
Everton has strengthened.
Yeah,
all
but
these players. Wolves will be there
Arsenal
fucking everywhere.
really hasn't yet
uh,
strengthened.
But they are playing well, dude. They are playing well. If United don't
Did
improve,
you see the last
we
game?
will come down instead of going on top. And that's
like
what
I
the
said
board doesn't
earlier,
understand.
bro,
Okay.
this will take time. This will take hours.
Yeah.
Let's do
So
a
I
game
think,
week
yeah.
review.
Crystal Palace deserved the points, got it.
Yeah,
Chance
Zaha
है.
looked good. Zaha looked good.
Zaha looks
solid.
very good.
Looks
United,
like he's
United
nice.
have problems. I guess.
Next game,
Yeah,
but
either
on a
way,
positive point, David had a good game.
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
Dude, you
we
had
didn't.
to bring it
Do
up.
you
You
want to
had to bring
discuss?
it up. Now we are going
We
to
didn't-
go to Dean Henderson and
No.
It's a circle,
Yeah,
man.
wait,
Dean
It's a
Henderson.
circle.
Forget Dean Anderson, dude. The goal line fucking rule.
Yeah.
That
My
bullshit.
God, okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
it's so unfair to
I
the
don't know,
fucking
man.
keeper, dude.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it is.
sure why that rule is there. Like on one hand, we have Bruno and Jorginho jumping, dancing, doing whatever they want before the penalty. On the other hand, the goalkeeper has to stand straight on the line and not move. Not left, right also. Left, right's also not
I
allowed.
think
right?
they
I
can't
mean-
do that shimmy
I mean-
also. I think they should
I mean,
do
if a
some goalkeepers.
if a keeper after all of this ends up saving a penalty from one of the top Premier League players who converts all their
Martinez.
penalties, I mean, I'm talking
I'm
about
telling-
Alisson, baby.
Martinez,
Alisson.
bro.
What a save, bro.
Dude, penalties is
Martinez
already
Martinez.
saved today. That is a good
penalties
Yeah.
are already difficult to fucking save, and on top of that, they bring
Jorginho,
so
bro.
Who's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
number one.
This is the
Alisson
next
save
game
was
we're doing,
simply
boys.
class. It just proves. I think
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Chelsea, it's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah,
That's one
Liverpool.
thing.
Liverpool, Chelsea, that was
Talking
quite
about
the.
talking about Liverpool, Chelsea, I'll tell you very honestly, Liverpool has reached that point where, everybody is just on the, it's not just football now. It's about individual. If you look at the Chelsea side, why did they lose the game? Individual mistakes. Kepa made a mistake. Christensen made a mistake. But if you look at the Liverpool side, where there are no individual mistakes, there are just, everybody's perfect. Look at Fabinho, brilliant. Van Dijk, brilliant. Robertson, brilliant. Thiago,
Dude,
They make
I just don't
mistakes.
want to get
Dude,
into it. It's
Individual.
about every individual is brilliant.
I seen this really funny meme where Kepa goes home and gets really happy because he's captain Mane in his FPL team, man. That
Triple
was
captain.
like the
Triple captain.
that is
Triple
the
captain.
funniest thing I've seen in a long time. But imagine it's gone. Kepa is done. I think so. His time is done. Frank supported him, but it was
Really though.
Mane was on
At
top of his
halftime,
game.
at halftime, they transferred the money to Rennes for the new keeper.
But
No,
for the
but-
red card, I have no idea what he was doing. He's come
Guys,
running.
yeah, that's my whole point. Do you see them winning 2-0 at that point?
Man, I
Dude,
I think first
even
half,
if they
I
had
don't know,
con-
man.
First
Liverpool
half,
have this
to be
thing
honest,
of finding a
Liverpool,
way, right?
the first half, I think Liverpool were very, very poor. We're being very honest. I don't think they even had a shot on target or had a proper attack. On the other side,
They were
Werner did
poor, I
break
think.
in. Werner did break 1-2 times inside, but he lost. I mean, like he shot it outside. But I think both the teams were poor, but then Liverpool were
I mean, it was a cagey game. The first half was very cagey, you can see. I don't think it was either side being poor, but it was more like they knew it was a big game. It was an important game. It's going to set the tone for the rest of the season, things like that.
dude,
So they
I
were
feel,
taking it like
yeah.
being conservative, and that's
I feel
something which has
even if
been
they
happening a lot.
even if they would have
last few
considered even if they would have conceded that one goal and gone 1-0 down with 11 men, still they would have a chance to fucking equalize.
That's a silly.
Score.
But in the moment you rush of blood, dude, you can't decide. If you would have got the
because
yellow card, it would have been
after
all
10
good.
men against
Game
Liverpool,
on.
I mean, you have just given the game into their
Liverpool
hands.
took over the second half.
And
Yeah.
Werner
Thiago
was still
Alcantara's come on.
Werner was
and
still
he's-
so sharp.
Thiago
Dude.
Alcantara, bro. Every
Second
pass
half,
is
yeah,
magical.
random dude comes on,
Every
puts on
pass
the
is
best
magical.
performance ever. Yeah,
Every
like
pass
that
is
was a
is
crazy
magical.
performance.
This
He even
game was
conceded
for
a penalty.
Thiago, dude.
Oh, like
After
fully
the-
action end-to-end stuff from
But-
Thiago.
Fabinho at centre back, I thought it would be a weakness to be honest without Joe Gomez, but he was a rock. He was too good. He was
So
very
now I
strong.
think
Dude,
now this is
Can
the
I be
system,
honest?
dude. Liverpool. As soon as Thiago came, you guys saw that he became the guy who was actually dictating. How can just imagine a guy came on Saturday or when did he come on Thursday? On Saturday Sunday he's starting a game and he's dictating the game,
Dude,
game.
that's his
A
that's
club
his
which
play.
won the Premier League in brilliant fashion. That's insane, man. Because now Liverpool is scary.
But he did give away a penalty. I mean, he was top, but he
Dude,
was
I don't
good
think
as
that was a penalty, to be honest. That was not a penalty. He put pressure
I mean,
from
there
the
was
back
a touch.
penalty.
and Werner hit his own foot. Dude.
Even I don't know what's a penalty anymore. It's become a joke, but
That's not a
Yeah,
penalty because Werner hit his
Bro.
own foot.
Yeah. So, actually, the one thing I really liked about Liverpool was that today Fabinho was really, really prominent. Like when we saw Fabinho playing, it was very clear that, yeah, okay, this guy's in the spotlight now for what he does. Fabinho generally is a very good defender. Like he's the defensive unit in that midfield. Henderson brings it together apparently, and Wijnaldum is the guy in the final third assisting Firmino. It's setting up-
Navigator was
Yeah, Naby Keita was. I don't know.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
not
I
convinced.
don't know.
Like,
Even I'm not convinced.
Thiago looked way better than Naby Keita, even the Thiago's like for him. It was against 10 men and all, but still Thiago
I
looked.
mean, I think we should talk about the Chelsea signings, dude. Werner's playing on the left. Kai Havertz is playing striker. I mean, Kai Havertz, you have to give him some more time. He's a young kid. He's got to change. But
Yeah.
what do you think, Stallone, Raju, any of your Stallone?
Chelsea,
Do you think
they've
Kai
been
Havertz
very.
is
Dude,
got
I
it?
think-
Look at all the signings,
Werner-
they've been very unlucky, right? Even now, they've not got the whole squad. Their potential lineup should be Pulisic, Werner, and Ziyech, with Kai maybe
Ziyech is
as a
good,
cam.
yeah.
This is their potential, but then they don't have three of these players. So
Dude,
No, but-
all all this is on paper, dude. All this is on paper. That's the
No,
point.
dude. I
And
think Werner at
if-
this level and Ziyech and Pulisic in the
But
start.
Werner was one bright link in that Chelsea team. He was, his runs, his driving, straight with the ball. He used to drive. But I think he'll play better with he'll play better with another striker, another target man, someone like Tammy. I think he'll play
Ziyech.
Kai or Tammy. He'll be better because that
Ziyech
guy
with
will
Hakim.
drop down the ball and this guy can run off him.
To be
Hakim.
honest,
I mean, we are
He's
taking
more like
some
a second
big names.
striker.
I live in understanding. We've taken so many
Yeah.
names and so many positions, and not even Mount, Giroud. They've got so many options. Frank, I think
dude,
Frank is just confused. He doesn't know his best 11 till now. It will take
no,
time.
actually, I felt like, bro, Werner just needs a little more confidence to be a little trigger happy. Like, I don't know, like Jorginho has 100% record, but this is your main signing this summer. He's a guy who's supposed to score goals and get me points in FPL. Let him take the penalty. So, like, I swear, like, I was like, why? He's won both the penalties from both the games and he's still not taking it. And I just felt weird about one thing, all right? I could see Kovacic getting enough of the ball so that he can do what he does, which is carry the ball upfield. And the ball will go to Werner. Werner runs till the box and then he loses the ball or he tries shooting and something goes wrong. Fabinho basically had him in his pocket. But then,
but their game lasted only 45 minutes, man. After the red card, they were done. I don't think
red card killed the game.
Even if they would have converted the penalty, I didn't think they would have too much of a chance to come back because Liverpool were controlling the game way too much, man. But yeah, they've got to take time, and they've got to be given time rather.
But even the substitutions that Frank made, halftime when I saw Christensen go out, it was simple for me. Like, your substitution should be increase your defense and get Kai out and get an attacker also. But then he just got Tomori. He just, played that. He took so much time to get Kai out. I think Frank's taking it very slowly. Or maybe he's taking his own time and he doesn't have the best score.
Bro, maybe. I don't think.
I mean, it's 1 win from 2. It's fine. I think he'll take it on the chin and move.
Do you really think people are expecting him to win the title? I don't think an expectation.
I think they should not even expect. There should not be any expectation this season, dude.
Dude, owner, their owner. He wants to win. Their owner. He has to win. And he's spending so much. He's not going to be like...
No. But no. This isn't like you're spending and buying a ready-made player. Like, this is not like buying someone who already has the experience and all that. Werner definitely does. Ziyech does. He's not there to show it. But, like, most of the guys he's brought in who are ready-made aren't playing yet. And Havertz is young. So Frank actually has to develop Havertz. Despite him being at such a high level already.
Timo Werner isn't like at his prime, 28, 29.
Yeah. But
he's well established.
He's had 2 seasons in the CL.
Yeah.
So, and he's been playing at a high level for quite a long time.
German national team, he's the striker of the national team.
Definitely, but like, do you feel the Chelsea midfield's good enough?
Yeah, man. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is
he's
one of the best English midfielders. Jorginho is one of... Jorginho. About Jorginho, man.
I think Jorginho really works under Sarri.
They've got Kante, they've got Kovacic, they've got Mason Mount.
Kante is just out of form and it looks so bad because of that one guy. If he's out of form, it's just like... he does so much.
I think their system is not established, dude. Even first half, if you saw, there were so many instances where they got inside the box, but they didn't know what to do. The final third, those were so many breakouts were there, but they just didn't know what to do. Especially Kai, he was lost at many. I'm not blaming the player. It's very normal because Kai also just came 2 weeks before the season starts. There's a lot of work to do for Chelsea. They've not got a preseason. There's tons of work to do for me. I think top 4 is a big achievement for them this season. But I don't know. Maybe, if quality players come in, they'll just start. Ziyech might come in and, things would just start, blowing up. Pulisic comes in, Pulisic already showed us last season that, he can, just come in and change games. So for me, I think if a fit Pulisic, a fit Hakim and Werner and the same midfield and maybe Chilwell as well. Dude, Chilwell, he's also not yet come. Alonso playing. So,
but they are missing Chilwell, to be honest. Like, they are missing Chilwell.
Dude, I strongly felt
they are missing Chilwell.
Very bad.
Alonso is fucking...
I just felt Alonso
Alonso
should
was
have.
fine the first 45 minutes, to
Dude,
be honest.
first half, I don't know. Alonso, I just felt that after the first half time, he should not even wear the Chelsea jersey, man. He was so bad. That guy is so bad, man. He
Saw a
should just
different
leave.
game then. I thought he was fine. He was okay.
Oh, he
Like,
should
not
just
as
leave.
bad as he has been.
He should
But
just leave.
yeah,
Chilwell
like, I
should
think
just take over.
Stallone raised the question when we analyzed the signings, who will score in the box for Chelsea, which
Yeah,
right
dude.
now it clearly isn't established yet. But then let's move to the other end of the pitch.
One second before we continue, dude. Do you think Frank Lampard messed it up in the game? Because they all are one man down. You all are conceding goals. Liverpool is put on one of the best games they've put on in some time, pressing you like mad. Mane is chasing like an animal. You're forcing Kepa, keeper who is not that confident right now, to play out of the back with 4 red shirts, 5 red shirts in front of him. How does that? I can't understand the manager's thinking in a time like that. Why would you put
Okay.
your keeper under more pressure? That, like, do you think that makes sense? Is that Frank being too, I don't know, I don't have a word for it, inexperienced maybe, or
It's not,
something
but
like that?
Maybe
the team
he's
did
expecting
fail.
more from his keeper, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe
see,
he's expecting more from his keeper, and it's a simple pass. It's not like
It's
fucking.
not about
Wait,
expecting
keeping.
more. It's about being in the situation and having, dude. Every top
Yeah, he
defender
could
will
have.
tell you when you're playing out of the back and you are not confident, clear, take a long shot. But if your manager tells you you do not clear, pass the ball, pass the ball,
Yeah,
pass the
for
ball,
that, even they need
problem हो
some
जाता है,
leaders
bro.
on the pitch also, dude.
No,
Yeah,
but
when they have some
like,
Yeah,
captain,
why
he'll
are
be
you
like,
trying to say?
and when you're talking about playing from the back, obviously there's a risk, and especially in that situation. But like, bro, I think if you're saying that Lampard has supported him, there will be expectations, and one of the expectations of Kepa in particular is that he's a ball-playing goalkeeper
Yeah. But I'm
who's
saying
good
in
at
times when
passing
he's
and
in this
good at
situation, I don't think it was the right option though. Like,
no, it
because
definitely
of
wasn't
the
the right
press.
option.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, he should have caught the ball. But that's also something you should think about when you're playing, right?
Yeah,
As
it's
yeah,
definitely. I'm not
Kepa's
saying
not
it's
his
not
drone,
Kepa's
bro.
mistake. I'm not saying
He
it's
needs to
not
make a
Kepa's mistake.
decision.
No,
yeah,
because
He
dude.
needs to
These
make a
I
calls.
decision on.
I feel it's also the mentality drive also, right? Like this is the first, this is your season, it's your second game, and you're 1-0 down. And if you ask your team to just start defending already, you're already giving up your whole mentality game, right? Because suppose you go win the game with defending like that, then you have to address the same team for the next game to, no, this is not how we play. That game was a different game, but now we start attacking. It's the mentality, right? Because you go in with an attacking mind, you're 1-0 down 10 men. So now I'm going to change the whole thing. Let's just defend because they're Liverpool. Let's just respect them. Obviously, you should respect the champions, no doubt. But then, I think they were ready to lose this game, I feel. If Liverpool would have won this
Yeah,
game 5-0, then Frank should have got all the blame. Like, dude, what the hell? Why are you trying? But 2-0 with the second goal with a mistake from a goalkeeper who's already in a bad confidence and all, I think it's simply fine, dude.
let's talk about the red side of London, red, white, and blue side of London. Very weird.
Not London.
Yeah. Yeah, Kings of London. Speedy. 13 Premier League titles. Let's not talk about anything else. Most in the country. Let's just keep it there. First things first. West Ham, not a very nice game. Very sloppy. Midfield did impose themselves upon West Ham, which has Declan Rice. Yeah, okay, rate him. But yeah, still worrying. We didn't have a DM, a proper one. All right. I feel like if we had a DM, half the shots wouldn't happen. We would have more shots because we'd have more of the ball. No one who can dribble 5-6 yards on the pitch. Nothing. There's no guy who can carry the ball for us. So that leads us to the question that we've been talking about for a while. Does Arsenal need Awar more or do we need Partey more?
Both, bro. Just by both.
Yeah,
But
definitely
Ceballos
both.
is good. Ceballos is good, dude. Ceballos is good.
Ceballos is a very
I
smart
think
player.
the West
He's
Ham
so
game
smart.
was a lot. Antonio didn't give you all a minute, dude. Didn't give your defenders a single second down the ball.
I felt Gabriel, like, that was quite a test for him, dude. Play against.
That guy played very well as centre forward and he got his goal as well. And it was a very good cross as well. So it was a good game. And Souček, not Souček. I thought it was a Souček header. which hit the post. Who was the one who actually
Yeah.
had the ball?
I
don't
think it was
remember.
Suchak.
Yeah,
Either
that
that was funny,
I
dude.
think Arjun, for a question,
Yeah.
I think our or party, I think you all should just go for whichever deal is possible because you'll need both anyways, and you all can't probably get both, but whichever deal is possible, I think you should go for that because our is still like higher than party. Party is easier to get for lower price than our. I think.
Both are the
Party
same
has a really
price. It's just age now you have to look at because Partey is little old, 27, I guess. But Aura is little more, you can see another 5 years with him. I mean, just hypothetically saying. But then I think Arsenal need an attacking midfielder, man. The guy like, James and all, the way the impact James is giving for Everton, something like that. And number 10, proper number 10 comes in and starts, like Bruno Fernandes and all, somebody who can just take the attack forward from there, because they have
Can I
quality
be
forwards.
honest?
They have high
We
quality
didn't have
forwards.
Tierney playing either.
Uh,
So Kolasinac was playing. That did not look good at all. Like we don't have a backup to Tierney. That's worrying. Because even the goals we conceded, this is why I say we need a DM. Right. So what's happening with Saka playing left wing back? He's basically a cam. Right. In attack, he's the guy who created the key passes for our goals, both goals. And thing is, he has to be really high up the pitch. Now if he's that high up the pitch, you need someone to cover. Shaka's not the guy who can like run up and down constantly, dude. He won't give you 90 minutes of full action from one box to the other box. He's a guy who can pass the ball, move the ball very well, make that one slide tackle, take a good foul, something like that. So, like in that sense, I felt if he had a good DM, right, even if it wasn't Partey, like if we had got Benacer from Milan, who's our guy itself, and we get a guy like that, or Torreira on top form, even though now I think it's clear he's leaving. And that might enable the Partey deal in another way. But yeah, so basically, I felt like a DM was more important. As in terms of chances, ultimately, we won the game 2-1. But yeah, we wouldn't even concede the goal if we had a Partey because it stopped the counter attack, to be honest. But yeah.
I'm not so sure, but yeah, it could work. I mean, Arsenal are playing well under Arteta as well, right? So, well, are in a good phase right now. I mean, compared to what they were like a couple of seasons ago, maybe, or 1 year ago. So, I mean, you all are progressing, but let's see. You'll need some cash injection.
To be honest, I don't know whether we actually need the cash injection right now because apparently, so the way it'll work is Torreira and Partey. There's going to be Arthur Pjanic type action there because Simeone really likes Torreira. What's not there to like? In fact, if Torreira was in form and he wanted to play at Arsenal and he's playing like it, we would not need another DM. But the thing is, we lack that quality DM because this guy's not in it. And Atletico want him, and I can see him doing wonders there because he's got everything you want in a DM: long passing, work rate, good tackling, excellent tackling. Like he knows how to slide tackle.
And he's aggressive. He's got that animal instincts.
Yeah, that Uruguayan thing with Suarez has like, I want to win.
Yeah.
That's the thing, but it's not there anymore. It's not there anymore. So yeah, so like Torreira for Partey, that might happen. Now the deal is Spanish clubs have weird rules, and one of them is if you make a sale, like say you sell Thomas Partey for 25 and Torreira, you can only use 25% of that 25 million. So around 6 million odd can be used for a new player, which is not good, which is not something they'd like because they might want more reinforcements. Because Morata is also going to Juve. Going to use Hector as well. And Lamar is also being looked at as a possible exit. So, yeah.
Lamar might leave too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Arsenal definitely needs someone.
And like it seems clear, it's very clear right now that Arsenal is looking at attacker because like Aouar has been linked, and now we're trying for a loan deal for Zaha as well, which is mad. But yeah, if we get all three, I can see us pushing for top four like easy. All three definitely we're pushing for top four. And one thing I'd like to say was it was nice to see Danny Ceballos and Eddie Nketiah come back. know whether you saw it last week. They had a proper
He was
fight.
he was about to come off if that wasn't the move. He was off. He was off. The bias was
Yeah.
off.
But Ceballos is
Yeah,
a
but
very, very
like,
high quality player.
Yeah.
yeah, he just needs to get his like, dude. The whole game when I watched it, you can like hear the managers now, right? I could
Yeah.
just hear one guy's name from Arteta whole time. He's like, Danny, do this. Danny, do that. Danny, you need to try this. Cooling him while he's playing the game, and that's so cool as a fan to see. And yeah, I think Ceballos stays with us next season as well because Arteta is clearly taking him under his wing,
Yeah,
and he
because
played first
because
half not so
if
much.
it was
Second
not
half,
for
well,
if it was not for Arteta, I don't think Ceballos would be in Arsenal today because Real Madrid at the start of the after winning La Liga, it was very clear nobody has the budget. It's not only Real Madrid, all the top Spanish clubs. We don't have the budget to actually go spend, and they had made a clear idea of getting Odegaard back, getting Ceballos back because they felt that he had a good season at Arsenal. Now he can start for Real Madrid. But then, I don't know, Arteta did some magic, called him up, did whatever, and then they got him back. It was like, because he was started training also with Real Madrid. And still, he just came back to Arsenal. That just proves that, Arteta has got some sort of a magic or some sort of crazy pull, get a player out of Real Madrid. It's insane, man. It's insane.
yeah, he makes like really bad players come back to what they can do. Like Mustafi, El Nani. El Nani, I was kind of disappointed he didn't start, but it worked out well for Ceballos getting the assist. But yeah, that was a good game. I like Saka a lot. But Tierney being absent was a huge hole. Kolla's not at the standard anymore. He didn't look sharp. I don't think he can play that role because even against Spurs, he's the guy who got us the sack. Like he basically had that bad back pass. And Son's a poacher, man. He gets the ball anywhere. You make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's all for this game week. City, Wolves, Beckons. So, yeah, we'll see you later.